Second anime on my list was Parasyte. At first it kind of threw me off guard because the first episode does kind of have a guy's face break open and bite the head off a fucking woman. So that does kind of fuck with you a little bit, especially since how the art style isn't very cartoony. It's very photorealistic in a way in which that, just like by far like the most simplest things, it can really get under your skin by how it looks and how their bodies are distorted and how, you know, how like gelatinous and everything kind of comes across, which can fuck with your mind. But as I watched all the episodes of it, all the episodes to date, and it was very interesting. Like, it is a very interesting show upon how everything plays out. It's very interesting. And it hit me not too long ago of that saying that this is The Thing. For those of you who don't necessarily know, The Thing was about, The Thing is about this alien that can take on the shapes of human beings by devouring other living creatures and imitate them and look just like them. And I remember hearing something about The Thing was that for them to make a sequel to The Thing, or them making a TV show about it, it was supposed to be about The Thing coming, The Thing also being loose in like a major city, and then it taking on the form of like somebody, and you don't know where it's at, who it could be, because it could easily slip in and out, and it could be anything. And that's kind of the interesting thing about Parasyte, is the fact that Parasyte to me is like The Thing, but with a TV show aspect of it, and that The Thing lives in 1 second, let me look up his name. His name is Shinichi. Sorry, I forgot his name. But it's very interesting to kind of see how that The Thing lives on Shinichi's arm, and how that these small little creatures, how they can just copy people, and now it's a very interesting thing because they did reveal a few interesting things about this anime, such as like if they take over a dog, they only want to eat other dogs. If they take over humans, they can only eat other humans. However, it did pose another interesting fact that they don't have to eat humans. They don't have to eat people. They could just eat food and keep the body nourished, and then they can just happily survive. That is a possibility, as we can clearly see that they can just switch bodies on the fly, unless they are specifically damaged, or they kill the body while they are still attached to it. That is a fairly interesting thing. And we do kind of see a whole bunch of interesting things that plays out in this show, which really isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, at the same time, if you do have a weak stomach and you can't handle necessarily the ultra-violent and all the craziness of this anime, then I say just leave it alone and just walk away. But as far as I can tell, it's very photorealistic and is very serious about its tone. So I will be honest, this is a show that it did keep me a bit off guard because I wasn't kind of expecting it. But once you get a feel for it and you kind of get everything laid down for you, this anime is not all that bad. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next John Graham Show. Please check out Parasyte if you have the stomach for it. And I will see you next time on the next John Graham Show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.